All right, so we're here at the Azteca Los Angeles location here with Jorge Mete. Thank you so much for joining us. And we're going to discuss a little bit about the recent event. So let's start off talking about yourself. Please introduce yourself and I guess how you're involved with Azteca.
I'm in charge of news and community outreach. I have been doing what I do for the last 25 years. Azteca is an amazing company. It's a company really devoted to serve the Latino community. The Salve un Angelito Te Toca event at the Montalban Theater in Hollywood. It was a 6-hour event and the focus of the event was Children's Miracle Network, hospitals, and the fundraiser. We had live signals from 8 different cities plus Hermosillo outside of the country in Mexico.
What was the key message and the purpose of bringing in all these different shots?
I wanted to tell my viewers that the Latino community in the USA, they deserve the best. I wanted to come across with a very clear message. We are using the highest end of technology to provide you with the compelling content that you deserve.
The production needed a way to bring in feeds from 9 different cities to the location in Los Angeles where the event took place. To do this, a combination of Teradek cubes and Bond 2s were set up at each city. The Teradek devices allowed each location to input an audio-video signal and transmit with broadcast quality over an internet or bonded cellular connection. Feeds were sent to Core, Teradek's cloud-based management system that is able to route, DVR, and archive your entire broadcast workflow. The signals were routed to the T-Rax decoders in LA and into the main switch.
Let's talk about how we were brought into this project to bring in all these different locations. How would you have done something like that before this kind of IP workflow?
For my limited resources, that would have been impossible. To do something like that, you would have needed to have 9 live trucks. I cannot even imagine how much I would have to pay for a live truck in Dallas to buy the satellite time for that truck. And it's not only Dallas, it's New York, Santa Maria, California, Phoenix, Houston, San Antonio. We are talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars, I believe. That wouldn't be an easy task.
Mm-hmm. What was the most memorable moment for you and why? Why was it memorable for you?
To me, the highlight was when Eddie, 13-year-old famous singer in Mexico, the way he got excited with the iPad and the passion and the excitement he had, doing his selfie and running all around the place and showing off what he was doing. To me, that was the highlight because that was a living example of what I wanted to accomplish with my viewers.
With the Teradek Live-to-Air app, our talent, Eddie, carried an iPod Touch, which allowed him to be mobile. The iPod ran the Live-to-Air remote app, which sent the angle wirelessly through Wi-Fi to an iPad, which was running the Live-to-Air app. From the iPad, the video signals were sent directly to the main switch. With this setup, Eddie was able to interact with the audience in a fun and unique way.
He got excited, he felt recognized, he felt that we were using something that he could relate to, and that was the message I wanted to send my viewers. So to me, that was the absolute highlight.
One of the last components was bringing in the wireless cameras at the location. What does that allow you to do in your broadcast? Like, what does that allow you to achieve for your viewers to have wireless cameras?
The cherry on top of the icing was, and we have these cameras that are wireless. It was, I think, the right way to really send the message we wanted to send to the viewers.
At the venue, the production needed 4 wireless cameras placed to capture unique angles. To do this, Each camera was outfitted with a Teradek bolt transmitter, which receives the audio and video signal from the camera. The signal was then wirelessly transmitted with 0 delay to a bolt receiver, then SDI out of the receiver to the main switch. A diverse array of camera angles were needed to capture the atmosphere of the event, which would have been impossible without wireless cameras. For that purpose, cameras were placed on the roof, lobby, backstage, and across the street.
I specifically remember you had a shot that was on the roof across the street at an apartment, looking down and seeing the audience fill in, and also I think it was really beautiful seeing this transition of you had the daytime, that's kind of when we started, and then it kind of went late into the night, and it gave the audience this nice idea of we're in Hollywood, it's alive, this is where all this is happening.
We could have done it with wires. You know, you run a wire 17 stories high. No, it was amazing. And we went back and forth. I don't know if you saw, but we had the shot down and we had the shot up, you know, to the camera, emphasizing to the viewers, look at the camera, it's wireless. This is way more reliable than the traditional way of doing TV. I'm convinced of that. It's perfect. I can only recommend to use this because it doesn't fail.
Well, Jorge, thank you so much. Thank you for your expertise in this. And of course, Teradek.com is where you can always find all the information about Teradek. And for Azteca?
Azteca.com, you know, it's very easy to find Azteca in the USA.
Great. Excellent. Thank you, Jorge. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.